to get my body to look like this, I'm gonna explain absolutely everything that I eat from Monday to Sunday. My breakfast, my lunch, my dinner, my snacks, every single thing that I consume. I will explain that to you in this video right now. Check it out. How we're gonna break this down is I'm gonna explain to you guys first everything that I'm eating right now at this exact moment from Monday to Friday, and then we're gonna get into my Saturday to Sunday nutrition. Monday to Friday, I pretty much eat the same thing. I really do not have too much of a variety. We're gonna start with my breakfast. Monday to Friday, I eat the exact same thing every single morning. I have Vector cereal, boom, with 2% milk every single morning. I have about a cup and a half, and I'll probably have it at about 8 a.m. or 9 a.m., sometimes even 10 a.m. I don't do any intermittent fasting, so I pretty much eat as soon as I'm hungry. Directly after that, I don't typically snack. I'll just move on from at about the 8 to 10 a.m. breakfast of the bowl of cereal, and I'll move right on to my lunch. And I'll have lunch at roughly around 12 p.m. every single day. And for that, I'm typically having this, I guess fast food place you would call it. It's called Freshie right here. It's not really fast food though, because it's not grease, it's nothing like that. What I typically get is either the teriyaki twist or a Buddha satay bowl or the pan-go-up bowl. Now, pretty much what these things are bowls of rice with like a ton of vegetables, and then I also add in a protein option too. And I'll always get the chicken. And it's just sort of like a healthy alternative. Here's the nutrition labels for all three of them right here. They're really lean, like it's really actually the healthiest fast food that I have ever seen. I think you can only get this in Southern Ontario, so you know, it might not be available to you wherever you're living right now. And if I'm not having the Freshie, then what I might also be having is just a little lunch entree from Sobeys, which is a grocery store that is close to me. And I'll typically either be getting a chicken breast with a side of vegetables that could be like asparagus, or it could be like grilled peppers or sweet potatoes. And then I'll often pair it with like a quinoa salad as well. Directly after that, I really won't eat much from that lunch period all the way up until dinner. If I do, I might have like 2 or 3 pepperettes. If I'm like really kind of feeling super hungry, I might actually even have another bowl of the Vector cereal with a 2% milk. I absolutely love cereal. So from there, we're gonna get into dinner. I really don't eat dinner until about 8 p.m. After I've eaten my lunch and I've had a snack, I kind of don't eat because I gotta do my videos, I've gotta work out, and then I've also gotta train clients. So it's at this point where I'm really busy, so I'm just gonna push my dinner off until later on in the evening. Now, what I eat often will either be 1 to 2 chicken breasts with a side of about a cup and a half to 2 cups of vegetables. And those vegetables can be like green beans, broccoli, cauliflower. It's all vegetables that I typically steam. It's just steamed vegetables that you put in your freezer, you pull them out, you steam them. It's really simple. And if I'm not having the chicken breast, then I might either be having steak or ground turkey breast that we put into these meatballs. You just mold them into these meatballs. You can have them as patties if you want to, but it's just pretty much ground turkey, lean ground turkey, put them into meatballs. And I'm eating about a chicken breast size amount of ground turkey. That's about the amount of meat that's in one of these ground meatballs. And I'll have about 1 to 2 of those as well for dinner. And those meals that I just explained to you guys right there, I'm having that about 2 to 3 times per week. The other 1 to 2 times a week, I'm pretty much just having pasta or a stir fry. Now, the stir fry is cutlets of steak with like broccoli and bell peppers, and then also with white rice. I love this stuff, it's absolutely delicious. And if it's not the stir fry, then it's a pasta, and it's typically my favorite, which is a sausage pasta. And you're just using regular pasta noodles, the ones right here. And you're having those pasta noodles with pieces of cut up sausage, and then bell peppers as well. And then there's a bit of olive oil mixed in there as well. It's absolutely delicious. And that's pretty much all I eat from Monday to Friday, well, except for Friday. Friday's a little bit special. I'll get into that. That's pretty much all that I eat on a weekly basis for my meals, other than my snacks, that is Monday to Friday as well. After I've consumed all of my breakfast, my lunch, and my dinner, and my snacks in between there, I also kind of have like a treat snack as well, and that could be anything from these amazing chocolate covered acai berries right here. Incredible, highly recommend them, get them from Costco. You might be able to get those from stores that are local to you as well. And if I'm not having that, then I might also be having my absolute favorite chocolate chip cookies. I love the Chips Ahoy cookies, and I'll probably have between about 3 or 4 of those a night if that is my snack of choice, and I'll have that with a glass of 2% milk. And if it's not that, then it might either just be a couple of clementines or an apple or 2, and that's about it. But I also do have 1 protein shake every single day, which is about 1 scoop of protein. I'm getting about 20 to 25 grams of protein per protein shake, and I'm having that Monday all the way through Friday. So I'll have 5 protein shakes, and that'll make up the total of all of my protein powder and my protein shake intake throughout the week. I don't have any of those on Saturday and Sunday. I reserve it strictly for Monday to Friday. When I'm exercising a lot, my body needs a bit more of the calories. Friday night is kind of the special night. That's when I go out, so pretty much throughout the whole period of the day, up until about 7 p.m., I'm eating the same way that I would from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So Friday all the way up until about 7 p.m. is just regular eating. But by the time 7 p.m. hits, that's typically when I'll go out for dinner. I love pasta, so that's always my go-to. But if there's not pasta, then I'll opt for some kind of chicken breast with vegetables on the side. Now, when I'm going out, I love to eat the bread, so I'll typically eat like 3 or 4 pieces of the bread. Mind you, those pieces of bread that they serve at restaurants are like this big. They're not very big at all. And I'll typically have a starter of a Caesar salad. Sometimes I'll do it with the chicken breast, sometimes I won't. And that's pretty much how I eat entirely on the weekday. Now comes the weekends. These are my more freer eating periods. So on Saturday and Sunday. We start the day off on Saturday and Sunday, I eat the exact same breakfast, and that's an omelet. So my omelet will typically have about 3 or 4 eggs in it. I have a tablespoon of cheddar cheese in there as well. I've got cut up peppers, bell peppers, onions. I also put in some mushrooms in there as well, and then 1 to 2 slices of ham, and I just cook up a nice omelet. I actually have a video right here. It's my 1,000-calorie breakfast, and in that video you'll see the exact omelet that I have. It's incredibly delicious, and like, I love that. So I have that every Saturday and Sunday on the weekend for my starting meal, my breakfast. Now right after that, I'll typically snack at this point in between breakfast and lunch, and I'll either have, you know, a peanut butter sandwich. I might have these awesome yogurt covered raisins. I love those. Or I might have one of those chocolate covered granola bars. I know they're not the best, but I absolutely love those. And then if not any of that, then I might have these Greek yogurts that I love. And it's not plain Greek yogurt. I like the Greek yogurt with the fruit on the bottom. So, you know, I'm kind of eating a lot more freely. This is what you're gonna start to get the idea of, and you're gonna start to get the picture here. My weekends are a lot more free. Now when it comes to lunch, I'm either gonna be having a plate of chicken fingers. I love chicken fingers. I'll probably have about 8 to 10 chicken fingers, and I'll dip that in either ketchup or sweet and sour sauce. A pita, I love to get the chicken Caesar pitas, and I'll get that with double the meat. Or I might have a couple of tuna sandwiches. I love tuna sandwiches so much, so I'll have about 2 of those, sometimes even 3. And if not, then I might also have like a sub from Subway, and I'll typically either get, I always get the 12 inches, but I'll either get a tuna sub or a turkey breast sub, and I'll just load it with a ton of vegetables on it. It's delicious. I love my lunches on the weekends. Now my snacks, the snacks are just a repeat of what I already had in between my breakfast and my lunch on the weekends. It's just the same thing, you know, the Greek yogurt or the yogurt covered raisins, or I might be having something like a peanut butter jam sandwich, things of that nature. I just keep it light. I really enjoy those foods. Again, very free on the weekend. Now, when it comes to my dinner, I'm pretty much strictly eating just barbecued meats. So I'll either have chicken drumsticks, pork chops, steak, chicken breast, things of that nature. I absolutely love all this food, so I'll be having that for my dinner. I'll have a fairly large portion of it. I might have like a large pork chop, maybe 1.5 chicken breasts, maybe like 6 chicken drumsticks, and you're getting the picture. And then typically on the side, I'll have about 1.5 cups of salad, which I'll mix with absolutely incredible dressing. It's like honey mustard dressing. It's right here. I think it's Renee's. It's delicious. Also, as my final side, I'll have about 1 to 1.5 cups of white rice as well. Now, I'll typically have this exact meal about 2 or 3 times throughout the night, because like that is the point when I'm the most hungry. So it'll take me about 2 to 3 of those throughout the night, and I'll have that, my first one at about like 5 p.m. I'll eat again at 7, and then I'll probably have another one at about 8:30 or 9. And again, it's just repetitions of what I had for dinner. But I will probably get a little bit lazy, and I probably won't have the rice in every single one of those. I might have the rice in the first one. All 3 sides, you know, the meat, the salad, and the rice on the first meal. And the second one might just be the salad and the meat, and then maybe on the third one it might just be down to the meat. It just all varies and changes with how I'm feeling and what I feel willing to whip up in the kitchen. And when it comes to my snacks, I'm pretty much just sticking with the cookies. I'll have about 4 to 6 of those a night, either on Saturday and on Sunday. I like the chocolate chips, and if it's not those, then I might be having 1.5 cups of ice cream. My favorite is candy cane ice cream. I also love the Turtles ice cream and the Rolo ice cream. I really enjoy ice cream. So I'll be having that as my dessert on Saturday and Sunday, and that pretty much wraps up everything that I eat from Monday to Sunday as of right now. Everything that I consume. And again, like I mentioned, I do not have any protein shakes on Saturday or Sunday. I pretty much save those extra calories for the weekdays, and plus my total calorie allotment is pretty much filled. It's jam-packed with everything that I'm eating on Saturday and Sunday. So I don't really have a lot of room for more calories. But when we come back around to Monday to Friday, it's not quite so free. I'm eating fairly strictly, I'm eating fairly healthy, but you know, I like my weekends to be enjoyable. I think everybody does. So I allow that for myself. And so there you guys go. That's how I eat. Monday to Sunday, as of right now in my life, that's how I'm eating. From my breakfast all the way to my dinner and my snacks. That's the way I'm eating literally at this moment. And I hope you guys are really enjoying the longer form of the content. I know it's a change of pace. I just wanted to give you kind of like a peek behind the curtain of the exact process that I use myself in order to get the physique that I have. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to give it a like down below, and also be sure to subscribe for weekly workout tips and nutrition tips that you won't want to miss. Thanks so much for watching guys. I'll see you in the next video.